Welcome to Wheel Stutter Blindly.
Yeah, make some noise!
All right, this is Wheel Stutter Blindly.
I'm Wheel.
And I'm Stutter.
And I'm Blindly. Anyway, how's it going, guys? We're here with Jared Nathan.
And that's
Blair
TheHandy.
And I'm
You are?
Todd Blenkhorn. Anyway, how you guys doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. I thought I was getting kidnapped the other day
Ah.
in an Uber.
Nice.
Yeah. So I take Uber all the time. You know how it says check your ride every time?
Yeah.
I don't do that because I can't.
Right.
But the GPS was fucked up.
Okay.
So I was in the car, I was waiting for the car for like 20 minutes. It kept saying it's here, it's 600 meters away, it's here. Like it was
Yeah.
really weird. So that it showed up, but it said it was still like a kilometer away. So the driver, I got in, like, you an Uber? Oh yeah. And I got in
Oh, yeah.
and we started driving. And then like 10 minutes into the ride, my phone pings that the driver's waiting for me at the building.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So
Did you get candy first? Like,
I was like, what the
no
fuck's
candy?
going on?
You
I was like, yeah. And I said, I just got notified that you're picking me up. And he's like, oh, I don't. And he had I can't do accents. We had an accent. And he goes, GPS is crazy. I don't know.
Oh,
and just
yeah.
kept driving.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to die now.
Okay.
But it turns out the GPS was just fucked up and I lived.
Ah.
It's funny.
It's got to go through your head, though.
Without GPS, nobody knows where to go anymore.
Yeah.
Without GPS, nobody knows anything.
Well, that's the problem, too, is like my GPS was working. I can't see out the window. I had no
Yeah.
idea where we were.
Yeah.
You try to remember turns, right? Like a kidnap victim.
Remember the days of the taxi cab knowing everything. Yeah.
So do you have that? Like, okay, do you have an option on your phone that tells you, yeah, you're on Yonge Street and you're going this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something
Because I
called...
didn't know if you were just getting in it and you're praying.
No, there's
right?
one
Like-
called Blind Square that you get on. And
Blind Square.
yeah. So it's like a GPS app, and it'll just, as you're walking, it'll say McDonald's 30 feet on your right or stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was signed up to Be My Eyes.
Yeah, I use that all the time. I use my AI part of it.
I fucking hate it because
What is that?
I never get to help people. I only ever got to help person once, and I'm like, I have this app. I want to
What
help
is
people.
Be My Eyes?
so
I'm interested.
It's this service. It's an app that you download, and if you need help, you take a picture of something, and the AI tells you what it is, and then you can ask questions like, it'll explain a room to you, and I can say like, well, where's my water bottle? And say on the counter. But if it can't get it, then you ask for a volunteer, and there's people like Blair,
Yeah.
who I think there's 4 million people or something crazy through the world that are volunteers on it. So you just ask for help, and a voice comes on the line and looks through your camera and tells you what you're doing.
But there's so many volunteers to users that it's very rare that you get
A call.
a call. So sorry, I've had 2 calls. So my very first one was a guy playing Rubik's Cube, and he needed to know.
Wow.
If you did it,
I know.
No,
He
not
needed-
yet.
He
No,
needed.
no,
yeah,
not yet.
no.
You know if he completed it?
Yeah, he needed to know like where the orange was and where the blue was. He's like, I think it's here, but I'm not
fun.
sure.
yeah.
I'm like, geez, you should shoot this and put it on YouTube, right? That you're.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny, especially when I told him the wrong letters, or the wrong colors. No,
Purpose?
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
But it's cool. Like
Are you really?
And then the second guy I had
Yeah.
was, he opened up his fridge and he's like, I don't want the pale ale beer. I want the Pilsner. Which one is which? And I was like, oh, the Pilsner's on the left.
Interesting.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Priorities, beer.
I'll be scared that people always watching my camera.
Well-
I'll be scared if like my camera's turned off.
They can do that to you now.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I put tape on my.
Don't you put tape over it?
I put tape on my laptop.
It's probably smart. I don't do that.
Because
Ooh, I
like
shouldn't say that either.
you always see things, right?
I just let it
You always
fly.
hear stories of like,
Oh yeah, Shannon Sharp just did that.
yeah,
Yeah.
by accident.
By accident, he was having sex.
But by accident.
Shay Shay, Chloe Shay Shay. He's a football player.
Start days over there with the quotes by accident, right? He
Yeah.
wanted to show that he gets female love, you know? With all the rumors out there that Shay Shay is gay. He wanted to prove that he
Hey.
was not. Hey, he wasn't gay, you know?
like Kim Kardashian.
He loves the
and
vajayjay.
It's like Kim Kardashian tripped and fell on that very large black penis and made a video accidentally that her mother put out into the world.
That's a whole.
Can you imagine having your
different
mother?
ballgame, man.
Can you imagine having your mother broker the deal for your porno tape?
My mom's pimping
That
out.
family is like that. Family is.
Yeah.
That family is Hollywood. Let's just say that. That
Yeah.
family involved with the Puff Daddies and
I remember I saw
SCs and everything.
I saw a clip of her the one day. She was screaming about her sister. She's like, I gave her everything. I'm the one that started all this. And I'm screaming at home, I had to suck a big black dick and take one up the ass to get you guys in this fucking mansion.
Your neighbors must love you.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, the whole thing,
Blair's at it again.
you know.
Just another Saturday.
Yeah, man. There's a whole Hollywood, man. Everything.
I don't know.
But yeah, just,
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I'm not famous.
yeah.
Thank Christ, I have no money, and no one knows who I am, and no career.
People know who I am, so it's sometimes good.
I'm blind though. I got that going for me.
Yeah, Jared got recognized twice. We were out. You got recognized twice on the street. Last
I
time we
got
were out.
recognized a lot of places.
After MSG, right?
Yeah, MSG, people that was on Kiltony, I got
Yeah. So,
recognized a lot.
yeah, how many times have you been on Kill Tony?
Enough, a lot.
A lot?
Like 20 times.
Yeah, it's
more.
crazy.
I'm gonna do another Kiltony run soon.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Awesome.
and which is good. And yeah, man, you recognize it's strange, but it's also good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to be like. Sometimes I'm eating and doing things. People come up to me too, and sometimes I'm just like
Yeah.
I want to be recognized, and I'm not.
I got recognized once right outside my building. A guy came up. He's like, "You're a comedian, right?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Yeah, I work at Absolute." Like, son of a bitch.
That's a great place.
It was the door guy. It was the door guy from Absolute.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a great club.
Great club.
Yeah.
Did he have nice tits?
I don't know.
Have you ever grabbed somebody
I
when you went to go shake a hand and grabbed a tit? Have
I've
you ever done that?
accidentally groped many people.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very embarrassing.
Give us an example.
I had one at work with another blind person. They were trying to
So two blind people.
two blind people, and it was like
Did she grab your cock and?
we were wrapping
you
a thing
grab
up,
her
and I
breast
thought
at
she
the
was
same
going for a
time?
hug. I think she might be going for a handshake. I don't know. I just
You just go for it,
yeah, it was
You get molested at work.
man.
HR must love that.
I like.
it happens.
Sometimes stuttering has its advantages. Sometimes I'm talking to like a female sometimes, and I'm shaking hands and I'm stuttering.
Mhm.
I hold a handshake longer
Yeah,
sometimes. You know,
yeah.
stuff like that.
Uh,
But yeah,
I can't shake hands. My hands don't work.
They don't shake
I'm
anymore.
Blair TheHandy, but my hands don't work. Fist bump.
fist bump. Isn't that your hand working a little bit? Your
Yeah.
hand kind of works.
The wrist works.
The
So
wrist works, but not
it's-
your hand.
there's something.
yeah?
It's called tenodesis. So, I'm showing you, Todd. I forget that-
Tenodesis.
Keep forgetting that Todd's fucking blind. I do this constantly.
Able
So
is count to number
Yeah.
3.
Was it?
it's called tenodesis.
Tino Desus was a wrestler, wasn't he, Jared?
It's Tino
Bravo.
Bravo.
Oh,
Tino Bravo? Dino Bravo.
Jared got it right.
Dino
Bravo.
I like wrestling.
All right.
Anyways,
all right,
it's called-
Tino.
It's called tenodesis. So when I lift up my wrist, my fingers kind of curl in, so like I'm making like a grasping motion, so I can grab a hold of something, and then I lift my wrist up, and that'll bring my fingers into my thumb, and then I can lift light objects. It's not like I can lift a dumbbell or anything like that.
Human body's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Blair was telling me he went to the dining in the dark thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was fun.
I haven't
That
gone
was
there
fun.
yet.
Well, Blair.
I want to go there, but yeah, Blair So he told me those shenanigans too.
I've been
Yes.
3 times. I've been 3 times.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, and each time I come out,
With
I'm
new
just
stories?
covered with fucking food
Yeah.
everywhere, right? Because
He can't feed you, right? Who feeds you?
well, I feed myself, right? But the thing is like I can't hold a fork in
Yeah.
my hand.
Yeah.
So I have something called a U cuff or a universal cuff. It goes around my hand and then the fork goes in there. But I can't feel, so I have to eat by echolocation.
Yeah.
I ding my fork on the plate until I hear something,
Yeah.
like a thud,
Yeah.
and then I stab it.
Can you explain what dining in the dark is?
Oh, it's a
Oh
restaurant.
yeah, shit. I guess we should have done
What's
that.
that place called?
It's called Au
Noir?
Noir. Au Noir.
Or Noir?
Or noir. So it's
Or noir.
yeah, it's a restaurant in Toronto that there's no lights on. The dining room is completely dark, and the serving staff is all visually impaired and blind.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
So you
I
go,
haven't experienced it yet.
you go there,
I experienced it every
and you
day.
get a
I've never
menu.
been.
Yeah.
You go there and you get your menu. You're in light, right?
Yeah.
They let you look at it. Or you can pick surprise me for an appetizer, main, and dessert.
Yeah.
And I pick surprise me. And then your server will come out and say, okay, everybody get in a line. Put your hand on my shoulder. And he walks you in one door. And then they wait until that door shuts. And then they open up the other door. And now you're in the dining room. And he guides you to your seats. With me, obviously, this scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Big time. So the server, he's like, okay, yeah, I'll take you to your seat. And he goes, I'll take Blair first. We go in through the one door. He opens up the other door to go in the dining room. And now he's like flying in this chair. It is pitch black. Like Au Noir. Dark, dark.
Yeah.
Like I can't see the hand in front of my face. It's that dark. And this guy's like throwing me around in this manual chair. And then
Yeah.
he's like, there you go. And I finally get in my seat. But,
They have tactile pathways on the floor.
I would hate that.
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I see. I never felt that.
No,
I couldn't feel it in the chair.
You should have thrown your face first on the floor and let you feel it. You like
No.
that? You like that, Blair?
Well, no, like I can feel like different floors, right? Like
Yeah.
when I'm
Yeah.
driving on different floors, I feel it, right? Like a hard floor or a carpeted
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
Or the really wild one was Rogers Center. It feels like I'm in a boat.
Oh, on the turf.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fake turf. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
It's
so
crazy how
it
deep it
always-
is.
I can feel, Todd, you blind fuck.
I can't really see in a fucking dark myself.
No,
I have
eh?
a hard time seeing in the dark.
You're not part bat.
No.
I think that's what dark is, isn't it?
No, but
You're fucking-
like some people,
But you
can
turn the lights on and it all just comes back.
Like some people can
See better.
see where they're going.
Your autism doesn't
at
let you
nighttime.
see in the dark.
Like, I got older. I can't really see that well.
What about your stutter? Does your stutter help
I
you
feel terrible for you,
echolocate?
Jared. All your vision issues.
I don't know, but and like, especially if I'm high or something, I'm like balance goes to shit, and yeah,
Me too.
Your rods and cones are all fucked up.
right, like so I don't know, so like I'll be very disoriented in that place also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm there, and I'm echolocating for food, and I stabbed into something, and I brought it up to my mouth, and I kind of bit on it. I'm like, whoa, this is weird. What is this? And I kind of like tapped it to my lips a little bit. I'm like, what the hell is
It's
this?
almost like a penis.
And it's almost. And I'm like, I said to the girl I was with, I was like, hey, what is this? What's on my fork? And nothing. I hear nothing from her. And I'm like, what is it? Like, and nothing still, right? And then I get it. She's laughing, right? She can't talk. She's laughing so hard. Like, what the hell is it? Now I'm worried. I don't know what the hell it is.
Louder.
And she's like, it's the placemat, Blair. You're eating the placemat.
How did it taste?
Plasticky. Oh, God.
Surprise! It's a placemat.
But it is. It's really cool. And like, because you don't know what you're eating,
Yeah.
and I can't feel or whatever, so I really don't know what the hell I'm eating. Like when you put something into your mouth and you bite down on it, like green beans, it's like the flavor intensifies.
Yeah.
It was like the
Can
best
you smell
green.
it? Like, can you smell it before
Well,
it comes in your mouth?
that's another thing, right? When I knocked my noodle into the bottom of the lake and
Oh, your smell.
broke my
Oh,
leg,
yeah.
I injured my smell and
Right.
taste a little
Yeah.
bit, right? So,
Huh.
and this was, oh God, when did I do this? The first time I went was probably 14 years ago, 13, 14 years ago. So it's better now than it was then, but at that time, no, there was no smelling.
Okay.
But even like I used to watch Hell's Kitchen, and they always did a test with the chefs where they blindfolded them and then fed them stuff and made them guess
Yeah.
what it was, and no one knows what it is. Like you can't tell if it's a surprise. Like chefs can't tell.
Okay.
Ramsey can.
Ramsey can, or he says he can. They feed him the
Yeah.
answers.
That's true, probably. Eh?
It's raw.
Yeah.
I wanted to do.
I love that.
Yeah.
When he takes 2 pieces of bread and he puts them on the other person. What is this? What are you? An idiot sandwich?
I always thought.
Man, that guy's crazy.
I always thought it'd be funny to cut up like the Hell's Kitchen kids and add the audio from the regular one.
Oh, that
You
would be
fucking
great.
donut.
Okay, cut that. We're doing that tomorrow.
We'll do that next time. Next episode.
Next episode of.
Yeah, but Todd,
Mm.
is your smell like greater than the average person's, right? Like, is your other senses greater than,
Pardon?
like, is your
Yes,
sense
no, I
of
know.
smell?
My
Not your ears. You can't hear for shit.
what?
But, yeah.
You pay attention to stuff more. I think that's all.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Daredevil your favorite superhero?
But representation matters, right?
Yeah. I guess. I've never been a superhero guy, so I don't know. Was that the Ben Affleck one?
Well, he played.
He played
Yes.
him. Yeah.
The Netflix show's really good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
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 I'll have to watch it with my
Yeah.
kid.
Darth Vader was always my favorite Star Wars character.
Darth Vader.
Because I knew that James Earl Jones
Yeah. Just.
voiced it. R.I.P.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
He was a classic actor, man.
He was like a Shakespearean actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a really bad stutter
Yes. And
I didn't know
when he
that.
was a
he
kid.
had a really bad stutter, and
Yeah.
memorization helped his stutter. He used to like memorize his lines and said them.
That other black guy had a stutter too.
Yeah, that other one.
The game show host, Harvey Steve.
Yeah, he's
Steve Harvey?
Steve
comedian
Harvey.
too. Yeah, he had
Well-
one.
He had a stutter? I didn't know that.
So many people growing up have stutters. They call it developmental stutters. They grow out of it.
Yeah,
And then there's neurological stutters,
yeah.
which I fall under that line. And I always hear people say, "Oh, don't worry, I stuttered as a kid."
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's great.
It's not the same.
As a kid, I finger painted. But like, you
We're
know,
adults now. Can you suck my dick?
yeah. And I still like to finger paint, you know? I like the sensory. Now I finger paint humans.
Yeah. No, so yeah, when
yeah.
I'm gonna relate to. Yeah, I get that too. Oh, without my glasses, I can't see a thing.
Right.
It's like, well, you
And
can with them, right?
How do you
Keep them
even
on.
go with this?
Yeah. Did you drive to get your glasses?
Or
Fuck you.
like, yes. Or like, yeah, I used to stutter. Good for you.
Yeah, you don't know.
Would that make you feel so much better?
I get the whole with stem cells and with the neuro
Yeah.
link, you're going to be able to walk again. It's coming soon. It's like, okay,
Any day now.
they first off, I cut my spinal cord into 2 pieces, complete separate pieces. They were severed.
Yeah.
There's no hope in hell ever of
Yeah.
anything like that ever happening.
No.
And then they do the old, well, keep praying, or they'll say something like, well, not with that attitude, and it's like,
Yeah.
My attitude has
it's
something to do
called
with it.
reality.
Yeah.
Okay, I have reality on
Yeah.
my side.
And all these medical breakthroughs, what have they cured? They haven't like fixed any disabilities.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Well, that's it. Like, especially with spinal cord injury, nobody healthy is going to get their neck broke
To test it.
to test it.
It's a
right?
double-blind study.
Yeah, man. I brought up Neuro Lake to you many times, but I thought it was like curiosity. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
good.
I think
it's a
that
fantastic thing. Don't you
I think it's a great thing. I think that eventually it's gonna It's going to be, there's going to be nobody like me. Again, there will not be quadriplegia. It will get fixed. But the deal with me personally is that it's so long ago, it was 18 years ago I broke my neck, that like my body just wouldn't even sustain it if like my legs would probably snap as soon as I put weight on them.
Yeah. You know what's so great about like
You've been skipping leg day for a while.
Neuralink and other things? Like all these inventions were created by people with disabilities, you know? Like Elon's on the spectrum.
Well, even Neuralink's
He's an alien.
Okay.
But Neuralink's
on the spectrum.
Neuralink's a copy too. Like William Dobell did that in the 80s. He had a brain implant for a blind guy that could just see like the big E.
Yeah.
And then he died. But yeah. He had big wires coming out of the back of his head and stuff. So Elon, he takes ideas and
But that's a little
runs with
life,
them.
man. Every idea is from something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Facebook was stolen from other people.
Yeah, Friendster is already out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing new.
Nothing new, but like, you guys believe in aliens?
Oh, we're on aliens now.
I don't know. I like alien. I had some alien encounters. Like
You
I
were
had an
saying
alien
that.
encounter in Rachel, Nevada, close to Area 51, where I saw this woman with a dog interacted with myself, and then I saw her walked out the direction and totally disappeared.
That was a ghost.
Ghost, different dimension, you never know.
Yeah, that's weird.
But yeah, what about you? You guys believe in aliens?
I think there's aliens. I don't know if they're here, but there's aliens.
There's got to be somebody out there.
And like, my family always thought that I was an alien, and they still do.
They could probably
Like
make an
my
argument.
Don't worry about it. Me
Like,
too. My
sister doesn't
family,
think
the
I'm
same
human,
thing.
right?
Oh, doesn't think you're human.
Like my sister always called me an alien for
Yeah.
some strange reason.
Yeah, well, I was
My
the
mom-
alien in my family too. That's why we're comics. You know what I mean?
Yes. My name should have been Alf. Great show.
What's it though? Jerry's mom was pretty good in it.
I can say Alf, you know? I wish my mom called me Alf. It's so much easier than saying Jared, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's all
little-
just siblings.
Was that a little person in a suit?
It was a puppet, I think.
It's a puppet, hand puppet, I think.
No, I look it up. I think there's a little person in the suit.
Dante.
Dante.
Look it up?
Who am I looking up? Alf?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alf.
If Alf was
Was
a
a
guy
little
in the
person
suit,
in a suit.
Or a real alien. Could have been anything.
you need a paper bag, boy. Are you good?
It's a puppet.
It's a puppet.
For the most part, there are a few shots in the series where they needed to show his legs, so the guy donned a costume. I'm pretty sure it was just the first 2 seasons before they deemed the services too costly.
Yeah, you see that? They don't want to pay. They don't even want to pay a little person.
Your
anymore.
legs are too expensive.
That was back in the '80s. They were throwing them up against the wall with Velcro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad to say, I did that.
Door tossing?
I did that.
Well,
back in
you're
the
from
90s.
What?
Cameron, Ontario.
Dwarf tossing.
Oh, drove tossing.
I did it. Not proud of it, but I did it.
Yeah, you're probably kind of proud of it.
Well, I was at the time because there was a height meter, right? So whoever could throw it the highest won.
Throw it the highest? Throw them the highest?
Hey,
Wow.
look, I didn't make up the rules. All right.
That's so funny. There's some crazy
All right,
shit.
we're getting the sign.
All
Sorry,
right.
Okay.
Todd. Yeah.
So yeah, you can find me, Jared Nathan, Jared Nathan Comedy on Instagram, Blair TheHandy,
Can't walkie talkie on Instagram.
and Todd.
Blenkhorn Todd on Instagram.
So this has been another episode of Wheel Stutter Blindly. See you next time.